We are taking a look at the first round of the Western Conference in our NBA Jam. And if we look at the standings right now, we got the Denver Nuggets in the top seed, so they will get a first round bye. And then we'll start our bracket looking at the 8 seed Minnesota Timberwolves versus the number 9 seed New Orleans Pelicans. Guys, what are you seeing here?
This one's great for me because I do a podcast with CJ McCollum, so I pretty much have to choose him. But I would choose him anyway. For NBA Jams, give me that 97 dunk from Zion and team him up with, crafty CJ that can catch fire anytime. I'm going to take the Pelicans begrudgingly over my fellow Dominican Karl Anthony Towns and a fun player to watch in Anthony Edwards.
Ooh, this is a tough one, Izzy. First of all, I do think, and I love CJ. CJ's my dude. He's great. Zion is absolutely insane in NBA Jam. Anthony Edwards, too, is a monster and cat. I love shooting threes with him, blocking shots inside. But I think you're right. I don't think there's any stopping Zion Williamson in this game. And CJ can catch fire from the perimeter.
Basil, he's on fire!
I like New Orleans for the upset here.
Zion's getting y'all over the hump. And that's our first upset of the day in the Western Conference. New Orleans Pelicans advance. All right, let's take it to our next matchup at the 5 seed. The Dallas Mavericks going up a pesky 12 seed in the Utah Jazz.
Dallas Mavericks are built for NBA Jam duo here. Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving, in real life, might as well be a video game pairing. And so now you have him in NBA Jam. I mean, Luka, come on. I think it will take him no time to catch fire.
We're heating up.
Same thing for Kyrie Irving.
Yeah!
I don't think this is any matchup. Apologies to my Filipino Asian brother, Jordan Clarkson out there. But yeah, I think Luka Doncic, Kyrie Irving dominate this one.
Yeah, another bar that's not on there, chemistry. And so I'm not one bit concerned about the Luka and Kyrie pairing. I'm going with the Mavs.
This is really where championship teams are made.
All right, the Mavs, a unanimous pick to advance on. They defeat the 12 seed Utah Jazz. Let's head over to the battle between the number 4 seed Golden State Warriors, defending champions, and the young and up-and-coming number 13 seed Oklahoma City Thunder. What do you guys think?
Well, we got the Splash Brothers. I would say of course, but it's not really an of course given the way Clay has played all season, but he's warmed up enough to say it's an of course. And then you've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Josh Giddey for the Thunder. I think they probably went with Josh Giddey because they didn't know which Jalen Williams to choose.
Yeah.
And so it just kept it easy. But I'm going to have to go with Steph and Clay on this one.
He transcends the game.
I mean, you can just imagine them literally being on fire the entire time.
Here's Curry. Thompson. Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
As much as I love Shai, he's not the greatest three-point shooter. And, Josh is a good orchestrator out there, but he's not going to out-trick Steph Curry and Clay. So this is a Warriors runaway.
Yeah, Steph and Clay, I think, get this done. And I think I would say this, if they do end up facing the Memphis Grizzlies, I'm throwing in Draymond Green into there so that he can talk some trash to Dylan Brooks.
Using my name to get his podcast up. He should at least say thank you.
Give me Steph and Clay to advance.
Splash Brothers and the Golden State Warriors advance. All right, guys, you mentioned it. The Memphis Grizzlies, they come into this next round as the number 6 seed, and they take on the number 11 seed Portland Trailblazers. What do you think about this matchup?
Izzy, this could be an upset in the making. I'm going to stick with the Memphis Grizzlies here. Ja Morant is going to be dunking on everybody. Jeremy Grant is not going to stop him. And Jaren Jackson Jr. allows me the ability to block some of Damian Lillard's shots. I know I'm sleeping on Jeremy Grant a little bit here, but I like this combo overall of Ja Morant and Jaren Jackson Jr. to barely get by Dame. What do you think?
Oh, we actually have a disagreement here. So here's where I fall on this. In terms of somebody who is built to take over a game in NBA Jam, it is Damian Lillard. And where I will be okay with calling this an upset is because if Jaren Jackson Jr. wants to come out and try to block some of those, Okay, look who has the better dunk rating between Jaren Jackson Jr. and Jeremy Grant. It is Jeremy Grant. So go ahead and throw him an alley, give him a little bounce pass, let him finish on top of Ja Morant because Ja's not blocking anything. I'm going for a full-out upset 11th-seeded Portland Trailblazers over the Memphis Grizzlies. Ros, here's your time. You cannot spell nonpartisan without ROS. Okay, so Ros, you are the moderator here. What is the actual winner? Who is the actual winner?
Okay, this is a spicy one, guys, but I believe defense wins championships. So I'm looking at the defense bar and I'm seeing the Grizzlies outmesh the duo on the Blazers each time. I'm going with Ja Morant and Jaren Jackson Jr. and their defensive strength to pull this one out and make the difference. So Memphis Grizzlies.
I told y'all what time it was.
Hey, Izzy, I don't even need Jaren Jackson Jr. to leave the paint in NBA Jam. He can just jump up and catch the ball on its way up.
He blocking floaters, bro.
Never once has defense won me an NBA Jams championship. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, that was our first disagreement between you two, but we've got the Grizzlies moving on. Things are getting spicy here. Let's head over to the number 3 seed, Los Angeles Lakers, going up against the number 14 seed, Houston Rockets.
We lost a little bit of the spice in this one, actually. We've got LeBron James and Anthony Davis versus Jalen Green and Jabari Smith Jr. And I'm pretty sure Jalen Green and Jabari Smith Jr. will provide a nasty highlight or two. And I'm pretty sure LeBron James will be doing a little less dunking than usual than we're used to him doing in this game back in the day. But I got to go with Anthony Davis and LeBron James pairing and, crown the king for a first-round win.
I probably could just have Anthony Davis play and he would just win this by himself. Shooting from the outside, shooting from the inside, blocking everything. So I think the Lakers cruise easily in this first round.
We got the Lakers moving on. Let's keep it in LA as we move along to the Los Angeles Clippers at the 7 seed. And it's a California matchup. They take on the number 10 seed of the Sacramento Kings.
Izzy, the complete disrespect here by the producers for both California teams. The Clippers are number 7 seed with Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, a duo just basically built for NBA Jam. And then De'Aaron Fox and Domantas Sabonis. Come on, this is a ridiculous 7-10 matchup. Both these teams should be ranked higher, but okay, you're forcing me to play these two. Clippers are gonna have trouble with De'Aaron Fox's speed. De'Aaron Fox getting to the rim. Sabonis being able to kind of bully his way inside. But ultimately, I will go with Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. I think Kawhi Leonard will be able to score wherever he wants. I think Paul George will be dunking. He'll be shooting threes. I like the Clippers duo slightly better than the Kings.
I'm going against you one more time. Woo! And here's the reason. That De'Aaron Fox speed is the fastest of any player we've seen in the entire tournament.
Yes, sir!
And one thing about NBA Jams, if you don't get to the rim that first time, you can just circle back around, just keep going, just keep trying it, and eventually you get your shoulder pass.
This is a Tecmo Bowl with Bo Jackson running around everybody.
I'm telling you, he's got it all. You know, he's not really going to pull up that often, but he's going to get either him or his boy Sabonis open shots. Sabonis 3-pointers and 83 quarter bar. That's pretty good. All right. So I'm taking the feel-good Sacramento Kings in the upset over the Clippers. I think Paul George is going to have a playoff P type of performance.
Ooh, Ros, I would not want to be in your chair, Ros. I would not want to be in your chair to decide this one.
Come on.
I don't see any lighting of the beam, unfortunately, in this matchup. I'm sorry. And you know I like the chaos. You know I like an upset. But I'm going with the Los Angeles Clippers. You know, last time.
Let me give a little Steve Ballmer. Steve Ballmer right here.
Woo!
Pretty cool. Pretty damn cool. Woo!
You also can't spell sore loser without ROS. Sorry, Ros.
Oh, no. Wait. Did you prepare these scripts? I'm going with the Clippers here to advance. All right. And our final matchup of the first round of the Western Conference, we got at the 2 seed, the Phoenix Suns, and at the 15 seed, the San Antonio Spurs. Guys, anything unexpected going to happen here?
Well, yes, we're going to play in San Antonio for sure because that Phoenix floor is way too slippery. And so we're definitely going to have a healthy Kevin Durant and Devin Booker, and they're going to, blow away Keldon Johnson and Devin Vassell. Some would say Greg Popovich is doing his greatest coaching job ever, but that does not mean that the San Antonio Spurs are going to win much of anything.
Yeah, is their ability to use the vintage Spurs team, maybe a Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, or Manu Ginobili, or maybe a future Spurs
Today's
team to
age,
get in
Tim
Victor?
Duncan and Manu Ginobili, and they'd still be probably more competitive. No
Yes.
offense.
Yes.
Welcome to the Spurs Retirement Club.
KD, Devin Booker, unstoppable. I think this is a duo that could go all the way for the Phoenix Suns. I don't know how you would stop this duo. You got Booker, who can shoot threes, drive inside, and dunk.
Racing past Herter. Rising up, and Book brings the boom. Shakalaka.
You got Kevin Durant, who's basically as tall as anyone in the game, mid-range dominant, could hit the three, could score inside. Both of them will be on fire pretty much all the time. So I just see it virtually really, really hard knocking off this Phoenix Suns team.
All right, that was a pretty easy choice there. The Phoenix Suns advance, and that'll do it for our first round of the Western Conference of NBA Jam.